something very embarrassing that has happened to me just moments right now ago. I just recorded a short about things not going your way, and a lot of these videos, most of them actually, especially the shorts, any short form stuff that I record, is because it's just happening in my life, like right then and there. That's why I could like talk about it so like just smoothly, because it just happened, you know. So I'm able to like grab the wisdom out of it, grab the teachings from it, and then I come spit it on a short so I can watch it later and learn from myself. I was doing a short right now on things not going your way because you're not, and it's not that things are not going away, you're just not looking, you're looking at the outside elements of life, expecting for them to make things good or bad for you, as opposed to you doing what you're in control of, which is putting in the work. Anyways, the thing that I got out of it after I finished the short and I went and I did some shopping and I came back out, and as I was walking out, I was like, oh my God, I am such an ungrateful jerk. Like, I'm literally like 100% ungrateful. And, you know, it's starting to get warm in here. I'm gonna take off the sweatshirt, hang tight. As I got a little bit of a drive, and I know that if I don't do this now, I'm gonna be like, dang. Hang on. All right. Hey, better. It's that time of year where it's so cold in the morning, and then you go a few hours and still morning, and it's like, dang, it's hot. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. I was so ungrateful. I was whining, I was complaining. It's like, man, last few days it's been slow with work. I haven't been able to have my weekly meeting with my wife just because of doctor's appointment. I had one. I mean, it was in my video last week. I do day in the life ones too, so you'll see it there. You probably did if you watch my stuff. If not, you know, whatever. Anyways, I had doctor's appointments. She had doctor's appointments, whether it was hers or taking a loved one to the doctor. It doesn't matter. It just didn't match up. It's like, okay, we'll just meet tomorrow. We'll just meet next week. And when everything's going good, it's easy to skip. It's easy to skip a workout. It's easy to skip a tracked meal. It's easy to skip a meeting because everything's going good, and you've been hitting the meetings, and you've been hitting the macros, and you've been hitting the workouts and the wake up times, and you've been not doing that thing that you're not supposed to be doing. So it's easy to like, just this time. Well, just with that, just like with the meetings, well, those are so important to us because we stay focused no matter what's distracting us or what's trying to distract us on the outside. Other loved one issues, life issues, personal issues, emotional issues, whatever. We individually have them, and then we have them as a couple. And sometimes we don't burden each other with them, but sometimes we talk about them. Hey, I'm going through this shit. I'm going through this. Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, I'm handling this way. And we bring insight to each other. You know, she'll tell me how she's dealing with certain stuff. It's like, hey, I like that. That's dope. You know, and give her props, and turn around, she does the same thing. Hey, I'm dealing with this. I'm seeing this way, and I learned this, and I applied it, and it's going. I'm struggling with this, but I'm getting through it like this. She'll pump me up. I bet you missing one meeting because just life happens would be fine. But the thing about it is, you miss one, it's easy to miss two. Oh goodness, look at life happened again. We missed 3. Now we're on 4 weeks that we haven't met. Now you start feeling like, damn, what's going on? Now, keep in mind, life is still gonna happen. Everything else has been going about it. Everything else is on top of it. All my other commitments, my diet, my exercising, my wake up time, continuously looking for any vices that are trying to creep in. I'm on it, handling it. But that part, now that goes low because we lose a sense of direction. I lose a sense of direction. I lose kind of like that reset. A lot of people call it that, your weekly reset, your life reset. That for me is a reset, to talk to her, kind of get our focuses together, our goals, or kind of like what we're working on, what we're doing. And I'm not talking just like, just work or just everything from the emotional part to financial goals and work goals and stuff that we want to do together, stuff that we're doing at the house, and stuff that we're doing with loved ones, everything. It's just a reset that's needed. Now we still do, I still do my other stuff, resetting this, resetting that, but that's just like, it helps with the accountability, especially because we're such a close unit. I start complaining and start whining because I'm having it's probably not even that. Everything I'm complaining about, I've come to realize that it's not even an issue. It's not even true. It's just me finding something to whine and complain about because I want to put the fault out there. And even that, not having the meetings for 3-4 weeks, that's just life. When I turned around and put it all on me, because what about if just something big was going on and we couldn't meet? These were just little hiccups that happened, and we should have been able to pivot and adjust and say, hey, let's just meet on this day. Let's just take a day off and do it this day, or let's do a late meeting or a super early meeting, but let's get it done anyways. Problem solved. We could have. It won't happen again if we put that in place. Stop being a baby and making sure that it has to happen at this time so we can have our coffee and sit down and enjoy the day. You have to adjust sometimes. You have to compensate for life. I get that. So, boom, that problem solved. But step back and see it in a bigger picture, which is what I did. Like, what if something big was going on, some big life challenge, and we couldn't meet? What are you gonna do? You that you have 100% control of. I was like, wow. Here I want to control other things. I want to control a little bit of her time. I want to control what's going on in the world and life. That's not the way it's supposed to be. The only thing I can 100% control is me. And that's where the selfishness kicks in. I was being selfish because I wanted everything outside to line up a certain way, so I wouldn't have a fit, so I wouldn't cry, so I wouldn't bitch, so I wouldn't whine, so I could have things go my way, the way I wanted it to. Nice and comfy and enjoyable, and continuously making progress. Because, that feels good, right? Making progress. It's like, shit. For someone who, for years, wasn't making any, big progress, which I knew I was capable of, and I should be, all of a sudden, I started making progress because I started finding that missing puzzle piece that I wasn't doing, which was controlling me, my vibration, my frequency, listening to my conscience. I start making progress. Life happens. Bam, progress stops for just a short little period of time. But remember, something you never had, all of a sudden you have, and life comes and takes it away to test you. You could say, that's cool, let's go, everything's working. Not me. I whined and complained. What the fuck, what's going on? This should have happened. Why'd this happen? Why'd this happen? I realized that what I should have done, once I realized, because this is exactly what I did. Now, what I should have done, what I did. Once I realized what I should have done, I did it, which was this. I stepped back and say, okay, what can I do? And you go back. One of the guys that I shared this with, that I've been sharing my what I've been learning, he's been working with me. He had a really cool realization that he shared, that he brought up, and it's true what he said. He's like, it all comes down to the basic exercise, diet, wake up time. And we added the one, keep on looking for any new vices that want to come in. Listen to your conscience. Exercise, diet, wake up time, listen to your conscience. Exercise, diet, wake up time, listen to your conscience. Whenever stuff starts getting a little weird, a little bit, you're whining, you're complaining, you feel stuck, you feel low, you feel sad, you feel frustrated, you feel any of those messed up feelings, Don't even try to fix. No, it must be because of the weather. It must be money. It must be slow. No, it's because I had car expenses. No, it's because, too demanding over here, not so demanding over here. I'm not used to this. I'm not accustomed to all this. This wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't expecting this. Those are all excuses of the outside physical world that you have not 100% control of. We try to sometimes. We want to play shot caller, the God role, but those stuff just happens on its own. They have their own agenda. What you have control of 100% is you, is me. So you go back, and I took those words and I said, yeah, you know what, it's me. Let's go. What can I do harder? Exercise. Can I exercise a little bit more? Sure, I could add some push-ups. I could add another quick walk. I love this new quick walk thing that I just realized that works hella well, because it doesn't take anything. Just speed it up and go a little further. Oh, you mean go to the park or whatever? No. You don't know how many times I passed up my cart this morning. I went shopping, went in, got my order. When I got back, I put it in the car, bam, took off the other way. About, I don't know, 3 minutes that way. Then I went 3 minutes that way, and then 3 minutes this way, 3 minutes this way, then back to the car. All in quick walk mode. Elevated my frequency. Quick walk, that's it. It did it. You know I got to get that vibe up before I come in here and shoot a video for you. So here we are. So what can I do? A little bit more exercise? Yes. Diet. Can you hit your diet a little bit more? I'm hitting it pretty hard right now. It's pretty on point. I just adjusted it. I was eating a little bit too much because Mr. I don't need to use measuring cups thought he could eyeball a cup and a half. It turns out that I had it all wrong. I was just feeling hella full. I think I talked about it in another video. I was like, man, this is a lot of food. I don't know if I should be eating this much. My metabolism was working. I was hitting the gangster sit down and I was doing all that, but it was like I don't know, I still feel like a little too full. It's not like I'm going for gains right now or nothing. I don't have it set up to where like I need to gain weight. This just seemed like a lot of food, and just my conscience told me, why don't you measure it? Why don't you measure it, Mr. Eyeball? So I took out the measuring cup and I was like, whoa. This was for my carbs. My fats were on point. My protein, those I were measuring. Those I can't eyeball. Those are tough to eyeball. So I got the scale all the time. Bam. How many grams? But the cups, I was like, whoa. I was not like way off. Especially for a day. Like, that's not going to make a difference in a day. Not in a day. But an extra half a cup in 30 days? What is it? 15 extra cups of rice I shouldn't have been eating? But anyways, back to the point. Staying on track. Is I adjusted that. So my diets, can you diet a little harder? I mean, I'm like right on. It's not like, oh, it's so difficult. Like, not really. It's pretty enjoyable. I mean, could I take one of the fats? I enjoy eating avocado. It's really good. All right, well then, get your fats another way. You can't enjoy avocado. Get them through, I don't know, some sort of a nut or something. I could sacrifice me avocado that I really like and get, whatever other way I could get my peanut butter or whatever. Figure out another way. Research what else can I eat instead of avocado, and I'm sacrificing my avocado. I could do that. Sacrifice one of the delicious foods that I like, avocado. Hot sauce, I could sacrifice my hot sauce. I could go a little harder with that. I don't need to have hot sauce. So yeah, I could go a little harder on my diet. Go harder on your diet. Take off the hot sauce. Dang. So I didn't think about it till right now, live on the video. Wake up time. Could I wake up a little bit earlier? Of course. That's a challenge for your boy. Always has been. I mean, I wake up at an uncomfortable time. Been waking up at an uncomfortable time. Could I make it more uncomfortable? Best believe. That's it. That's all I had to do. And the perspective completely changes from one moment to another. And then it hit. That's when it hit, like just oh man, just like cold water. Like, you've been such an ungrateful jerk. You have all this going for you. You have all these things that are working out in your favor. Bunch of stuff that before it wasn't. You were like, wow, how do I do this? How do it go? All of a sudden, you lost a bunch of weight, 45 pounds. You gained some muscle. You look like you've never looked like before. You feel great. You dominated the waking up at an uncomfortable time. Your relationships have improved. You're accomplishing these goals that were taking you forever to accomplish. Now you're just checking them off the list. Oh, but don't have a little bit of adversity, because then everything just goes out of whack. And like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I wasn't expecting this, blah, blah, blah. It's like, just because you had a little bit of a like, oh, let me try this. I've never tried this before. Let me try it. Whoa, progress. And all of a sudden something comes and bam, knocks down your progress. And you start having a fit. Oh man, what the? Why? Because you were getting accustomed, you were getting used to everything going your way. This is part of it going my way. It fucking up, it falling over, it messing up, it going to zero again was part of it going my way. To teach me, hey, life's gonna happen. Had you had that built bigger, and something would have came and knocked part of it off, you still would have had some. Now, you could have built it big, and something still could have came and took it off. What are you gonna do? Look up and complain? Now when you're grateful, now when you have a sense of abundance, a sense of appreciation, sense of gratitude, it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen that way. Why don't you turn around, look back at all the stuff that I have done, that I have accomplished. Like, oh, okay, cool, this is just one of them ones. I gotta just get up and keep on going. It was working, it just got knocked down. I got jacked, whatever. So, get more. I thought about it with the weight thing. I lost 45 pounds. What if something were to happen where like, oh man, I gotta, eat a certain way because of my health or whatever, and I gain it. Then after that, I'm good again. What, I'm not gonna lose it again? Hell yeah, easy. Let's go. As long as I'm functioning correctly, same here. You didn't have your meetings, you got set back, a few snags here, a few snags there. Whining and complaining is just you being entitled, an entitled little baby. Why don't you just get up, be grateful, do more of what you're in control of. What was it? Exercise, diet, wake up time, listen to your conscience. Can you do that more? I just went through it right now. Of course. Could I exercise more? Yeah. Diet? I just realized it. Yeah, I can sacrifice more without messing up my numbers. Bubbly soda. Just drink regular water. No more bubbly soda for you. If you want. The hot sauce thing. Get rid of the hot sauce. Not going to change your numbers. You're sacrificing. You're sacrificing rest with the exercise. You're sacrificing food with the diet. You're sacrificing sleep with the waking up at an uncomfortable time, waking up early. What does that bring? Clarity. It raises the voice of your conscience. It builds discipline. It gives you confidence. You feel better. You start being grateful, because grateful is of a high vibration. If you start feeling good, you're going to start having good thoughts, good feelings, good actions. Man, I'm so grateful. Man, I can't believe I was being like that. Man, this is all on me. Man, I got to put in more work with what I do have 100% control of. I put in more work, I'm going to get better results. Simply looking at things in a better attitude, so I can get up and keep on going. So I got knocked down. I'm bleeding. I'm scraped. I'm tired. I'm sweating. Am I whining? No more. No mas. Get up and get it. And guess what? It's going to happen again. You're going to get tested. You're going to get pushed. Someone's going to come and jack your shit. So keep on going. Do more of what you have control of. Exercise, diet, wake up time. Continuously look for your vices, see if anything wants to creep in, and listen up. Listen up real good, because the more you exercise, the more you diet, and the more you wake up early, the louder and clearer the voice of your conscience gets, and it's giving you instructions on what to do moment by moment. Do what you have control of. Exercise, diet, wake up time. Do more of it. That's it. You can't do anything of what's going on outside, but you could do 100% of you and what's going on inside, and it's controlled by those three things: exercise, diet, wake up time. And the answer comes right after you get to work.